now going to show you how to submit an AE follow-up report and how to close an AE. So here I am on day 5 with my same patient with the low potassium. I've requested my blood and now I'm going to enter in the result for this. So let's say that the potassium has come back, and it's come back as 4.7 because I've been replacing the potassium as per the toxicity management SOP, and I'll say that that's fine. No abnormal results, not applicable, and we'll save that result. So I've got that blood result. I'm very satisfied that the AE is recovered, so I can click here to submit the AE follow-up report. Now, if I want to go back and review what I wrote for the AE initial report, there's 2 ways I can do that. One is I can click on PRN lists and I can click on AE initial reports, and it will take me to this table which will summarize for this patient all of the AE initial reports that we've generated. So it will tell me, oh yes, this patient's the one with hypokalemia. We said that was grade 4 and that it was important, but it wasn't a SUSAR. So that's one way that I can look at that. Another way is that I can click again here on my alert and click on previous AE initial report. Click on that and it will take me back to that report, and I can say, oh yes, I remember now, this is what happened with this patient. So now I want to click on the follow-up report, which you'll be pleased to know is a lot shorter than the initial one. And let's say that today I've had my outcome, and these are the different options that I can have. So it might be that I just want to give an update on what's happened, but that the adverse event is still there. I think it's unlikely that you'll need to fill this in very regularly. I might tick that the severity is increased from grade 3 to grade 4. And the reason for that is because, as we said, grade 4 adverse events are SAEs and need to trigger a TMG review. So perhaps if something has gotten worse over time, I'd need to update that adverse event from a grade 3 to a grade 4. And then there are some other options here as well. So I'm going to click recovered or resolved. And if the severity had increased, I would say what it increased to, but obviously I've clicked recovered or resolved. Description of outcome, potassium now 4.7 after IV and oral replacement. It will then ask me, is a follow-up to this report required? So the answer to that will be yes, if it's continuing or an update, or you've increased the severity. But if you're closing it, you click no. If no, this will be considered the final report. Click on save. And then you'll see that that action alert has gone. Now you'll see that still here there's the AE TMG report pending. That should be filled in within 24 hours, and you won't necessarily see that form, but that alert will go once the TMG report has been completed by the TMG member. If I wanted to look back now through my follow-up reports for AEs, I can go back to the PRN list, click on AE follow-up reports, and I'm there again with that one. And I can go back into that form and see what it was that I wrote.